everybody, Flash Rasm here with a little look at the Wandering Village. This is currently available as a demo within the Steam Next Fest, which is available from the 21st of February through to the 28th, I think. At point of recording, I'm recording the week beforehand because thanks very much to the developers have given me a key so I can access a demo and have a look at it and record it before the Steam Next Fest. So thanks very much for the demos, for the devs for letting me have a key. So what is the Wandering Village about? Let's read from Steam. Mysterious toxic spores have contaminated the planet. A small group of survivors seek shelter on the back of a giant wandering animal. Become their leader, build their settlement and form a symbiotic relationship with the creature to survive together in this hostile yet beautiful world. Now, as a heads up, I backed on Kickstarter, so I've also got the beta version of the game, which I've been playing. It's beautiful. That's under a permanent NDA because it's just a beta version, but I have been playing with it, and I can tell you, spoiler alert, it's beautiful. I really like it. This is a demo version. As ever, as we've got here, it's still in development and things are unfinished. There are bugs. You expect that from it. However, let's see what the demo's got to show us. According to release date, it's looking spring summer this year, so it's due out at some point this year. Right, let's start a new game. Demo test. I had to double check my beta version. I've got two keys. I've got the key for my beta version and I've got the key for the demo. I've been double checking just to make sure I'm not accidentally going to load up the beta, but you get a different message on the beta.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
There we go. Hello friend, my name is Onmus Mumblemore and I'm the village elder here. Our people, the Naomans, have travelled far and endured many hardships throughout the years, but now we've come across an Onbu, an ancient beast believed to have gone extinct centuries ago. Our encounter must have been fated. It has most likely been asleep in the ground for a very long time. Maybe it woke because the toxins keep seeping further and further into the earth. Okay. We will do the tutorial because I've played it, but I've not played it for a little bit, and also it's always good for me. A tutorial makes a game because I was doing this. I play a lot of games, so therefore I do rely on tutorials a lot to give me the basics of the game when I don't have time to dive into a lot more. So let's just have a look what we've got to say. The poor thing seems to be exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I once fed the Onbu draw their nutrients from the ground, so I wonder if it can sustain itself. It seems like we need to take care of each other from now on. My experience has brought our people here, but now it's time for you to take over and lead them to a better place. To ease the transition, I can teach you a little of what I've learned, due to you, and even a tutorial, so to say. What do you think? Yes, let's have a look at it. Always, like I say, there's two things I love: demos and tutorials. Demos because it gives you... Where's my pause button? Can I remember where that is? There. Yep. It just gives you a chance to have a look at a game and have a look at a game without having to spend money on Steam to buy it. Obviously you can buy a game and then you can get a refunded if you don't like it, but again, I never like doing that. Right. Open the Elder Netbook from the bottom button in the top right corner. That's the thing there. Survive. Well, basically, if all your village Onbu dies, game over. You know, so basically, give everybody lives a plan for this one. Right, so we pause again. We can move the camera. That's fine. Enter the Onbu view, which is Onbu hunger, Onbu health. Where's the Onbu view? I can't remember. How do we enter the? Hang on. Move your camera. Pause the game. I've done that. And then change your view with the buttons in the top right hand corner. There we are. Yeah, I remember now. Beautiful. Like I say, I've played it, but I'm a bit rusty on it. And then we enter the world view. Yep. Yes, pretty much. It's, from what I can tell, it's very similar to the beta version that I've got in terms of what you're looking at here. Let's go back into village view. All right. I have at least 8 tents. So build down here. Tents. So where are we going to put the tents? Can I remember how to rotate it? Click and drag. Okay. Build tents to make make all your villages. So let's start that again, shall we? Build tents for all your villages to make them happier, and thus more productive. If you run out of resources, use a harvest tool to chop down trees. Have at least 10 tents. If I can, I don't want to do it. So let's go like so. So how do you go rotating it? That costs 5 wood. So I go like something like this. Go. That's 1. Let's see if I can. There we go. Hold down shift. And let's put 4 there. Now I want to rotate it. How do you rotate it now? No. Click and. It's 8 tenths, okay. So let's hit go. And while we're at it, let's get the harvest tool. This is a harvest tool. Let's harvest these trees here. Let's harvest these trees here. Hopefully they won't harvest the smaller trees because the smaller trees are still growing. Yeah, so this is our onbu. So from what memory says, we have to grow, you have to research, and then you have to build a platform to feed said onbu. They're food trees. They're not little trees, they're fruit trees. That'll give us food, so well I do the game there. Population details. So we've got total people, unemployed 9, employed. How do I see homeless situation? Focus idle worker, homeless. Okay. So we've got how many people we've got? We've got 16. Yes. So basically, I remember that. So how many? So we get in. Number of beds. So a tent holds. Right. So tent holds 2 beds. So, right. So we need. Yeah, we've got enough, so that should give us enough beds for people. Okay. Have at least tents. Right. Have at least 1 farm. Assign plots to your farm. Set the amount of workers to 3. Have at least 1 herbalist. Let's go to build. Okay, build. Let's scroll on till we find a farm. Farm. First of all, desert. Let's hit pause again. Now, how do we tell whether we're not supposed to put a farm? Okay, so on farm. So let's have a look. Farm. Various crops must be placed on grass soil. So we can't put it there. We put it in grass soil. So let's put it. Let's not clamp ourselves in too close. Let's stick it about. Let's put it. Yes, if you notice, it goes red if you can't place it. So let's place it. Let's place it here, and then while we're at it, let's harvest these trees. Get those trees out of the way, and you. Okay. Right, they'll crack on with that. Have at least 1 herbalist. Alright, herbalist must be placed on grass soil. So let's put the herbalist. Again, look, the herbalist has got a big patch there. Let's put the herbalist kind of. Where have we got a bit of space? Let's put the herbalist over here as well. Okay, let's speed up a little bit, so let's go that way. Okay. So that should give us wood to build a farm. Alright, okay, cool. So at the moment, the onbu's health decreases. So obviously the onbu gets hungry and health decreases. So at some point, because poison, exactly, got poison levels, so at some point, I'm assuming the herbalist will allow us to heal the onbu as he gets poisoned, and then we've got to feed the onbu. So at the moment we're okay. Yeah, it's just a beautiful game. It's a city builder with a difference, basically. It's a city builder with a difference. Assign plots to your farm. So let's now hit pause. Assign plots to the farm. Okay, so if I add a plot, so we want to assign 3 people to it, and we want to add a plot to the farm. Right, so assign plots to your farm. Now I don't know how big. Again, you could do tell us how big these plots are going to be. So if I go like that, and I go that way like that, then we go that way like this, and then because I'm assuming we can basically farm everything that's farmable. We should do. Yeah, we should basically, if we farm this entire land like that, it should basically I'm assuming. He doesn't really tell you. I'm assuming that's what we've got to do. We've got one way of finding out. Like I said, I've played it, but I can't. I'm sure the beta did it differently, but I can't quite remember because I've played it, but I've not for a while. But it is a beautiful game. That gives us that. So, planting crops requires water. Build an air well and a water tank for storage. Okay, so let's go back to the air well again. I think I'm sure in the beta you've got to research a lot of this stuff first. I'm sure on the beta version you have to research a lot of this. We should really put the air well somewhere we can't build. Where we can't build anything. So I'm assuming we can't build out there. And we want at least one water tank. That's the air well, and one water tank. Can we rotate? I wish we could rotate this thing. Okay, let's have a look. So water tank. Okay. How do you rotate? Let's just hit pause a second because you must be able to rotate somewhere. That's glossary. Select objects, building menu, build construction. Shift to place multiple buildings. Build menu B, switch between buildings. Menu. You can't rotate buildings. Select objects, tools. Harvesting. Okay. I'm not sure you can rotate them. Okay. Base. Go. No. Okay. No, it doesn't appear you can do. Oh well. Okay. I can't remember that being a thing back in the beta, but oh well. And the combines humidity. Okay. Let's hit go. That speeds up a little bit. So you need to add a plot. So you need plots as well. So if I kind of max you out there, so basically you don't want overlapping farms. Is the answer to this one, which is interesting. I'm not sure how efficient this is. This is like doing it, but then it kind of. I suppose it'll depend on how many people we've got and whether we've got enough to do this lot. Right, so that's got. So they're kind of overlapping with each other. Okay, let's speed them up a little bit. Okay, down to 1, up to 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. They're doing that. Poison level hung. So he's not. He's okay. He's not starving. It's just a beautifully peaceful little game. Yeah. So I'm sure in the demo you have to do a lot of research. I think it's whether it's just basically unlocked everything to us. So I'm sure like I say in the beta you'd probably have to research this lot before you can actually start building it. Whereas now it seems to have unlocked everything for us. Give you a sample. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, it's the thing. So yeah, so I would have thought it wouldn't be this easy in the actual world in the game itself because we wouldn't really have absolutely everything available to us straight away. Wood, stone. We need stone. We need stone. Where is the stone? I wasn't paying attention there. Is that stone? Is anything closer? This lot. Let's have you. Let's get you up because we need stone. We need stone. Let's hit the speed up a little bit. Yeah, it's like I said. It's when I realised this was coming out as a Steam on the Steam Deck, so I was very excited. And then when the devs through a mutual friend reached out to offer me a key, I was very excited because, like I said, the beta's on permanent NDA. Because it was one of the first questions they asked when obviously got my backlog kicked because I thought it looked good. But as soon as I got the beta, I was like, can I stream this? Like, no, you can't. Which is fair enough because it's an ongoing development. So they don't really want you to be broadcasting things that aren't necessarily in a position they want to show. Oh, we're moving. Let's go to this boy here. So we are now moving. if we can't pan the camera on, we can go out, look, so we can now see all the way out, because if you go up and down, so we're now heading to whatever that is. And there's something over there that looks interesting. No hornblower built again, so let's go to, so you can build certain things that can help you talk to the animal, so to speak. Right, have at least one research building. Let's slow it down to just the one research building. Again, I'm fairly positive that a lot of this is not available straight off the bat in the game. Keep an eye on our population. Research for kitchen. Again, I might be completely wrong on that. After this, I'll go back and look at the beta. I'll go back and have a look at the beta version to see what we're like. In terms, we've got no water coming through. Okay, bit concerning. Humidity arid. Okay. Housing quality. What's your problem? Got 6 idle. Get building something. Herbs, food. Fine on that. Okay, let's have a quick look at that one. So we're in the desert, so we're not exactly gonna humidity. So I'm assuming as soon as we get to this bit here, that's going to give us the arid. That's going to give us the humidity in the air to give us water with any luck. Okay, we're in a desert. Yes, we're in a desert at the moment. So as soon as we get out of the desert, we should start getting water. I just think it's such a great idea. It's such a great idea. It's such a different take on a city builder. Is having it on top of a massive great animal of some kind. Right, let's build a kitchen. Alright, so choose next research. So we get research. So have at least one carpenter. Well, we want one carpenter, one stacker, and one kitchen. So we've got carpenter. So I'm going to put the carpenter. Stick all our industry down here. And a stone cutter. I'm going to put stone cutter behind you. Okay. Kitchen's not been researched yet. As soon as that's been researched, I'm assuming it'll tell us. Where is my research? Is a matter of interest. Research tree. So they're researching the kitchen. Okay. Yeah, I might be completely wrong on that, but I'm sure in the beta he had very little was actually open. I might be completely wrong on that, because, but I say I should go back and have a look. A dirt road. Can we build a dirt road at all? Let's harvest whatever you are. Get you out of my way. See, you'd assume that if you've got roads, I'll move quicker. They might not though, but you never know. You never know. Keep an eye on that. We've got research just 15%. We're still a desert. Food's going down, but we're growing food. We've got 0 water. Let's speed it up a little bit. Let's go back to the world map view. We're about to cross into out of the desert. It looks like I say, I keep set on a fantasy planet, like the Hornblower, because that'll allow us to communicate. So we can look at him. So no one doctor built, no feeding trebuchet, no pest control built. So these are all different things, because there are atmospheric things. Because I remember one of the things that got me to sign up for it was the fact that the acid rain can fall on you on Boo, and you then got to kind of help it on Boo. So that the environment can start hurting you on Boo. That's why you need like all these different things to kind of keep it alive. Because if it dies, you die basically. It's kind of a mutually beneficial relationship. You look after it, and it looks after you basically. Let's kind of go a bit quicker. See, now we start to pass into. We're starting to pass out of the desert into the enemy. So now, with any luck, we should start seeing our kitchen. Oh, hang on, let's have a look. Hit pause. We've picked up a group of nomads who joined our village. Population level up. We need to. So we've now got a lot more people. So what we need to do now is go back into the world view, into the map view. So we've now got. Do my maths right. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So if I go, my maths is terrible. So if I go 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. We might as well build more than we need, because at least then I won't get caught off guard again. Let's kind of ride these maps off like that. Let's kind of like that, keep them all kind of like that. You're in my way, mate. Right, so what I need now to do now is what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lop a few more trees down. Lop you down, lop you down, lop you down, and get rid of you lot. Let's get some of these food bows up as well, because our food is getting a bit low. So let's unpause. Now I've spotted that. So that should basically, because I'm assuming at some point we should be able to research better houses at some point. What are you waiting on? Wood. Okay, I took me half the ball on that one. You need to work up a bit more. Let's have this lot down as well. Right here. Now, what I don't know is whether trees grow back. I think they do, but I don't know how quickly they grow back. But hopefully, we'll have something to 30 stone. Okay, he's not asked us to build a storage yet, but I'm tempted to build a storage at some point. This food is going down. If you know, it's not going down as much now because it's going down not as much. How's our water thing doing on? So it's getting water now because of it's we're in the arid place. So now if we look at this, we should now see there's something over there. Now in the main game you can research or you can build scavenger. You can build a scavenger. We can go and have a look what that is, which I'm tempted to do now. If I've got the tech available, which I'm not sure we have. Have we? We haven't now. We have not got the tech available. So I'm assuming we'll research. As soon as that's done, we might get a choice to research it. Because what we don't want to do is build too much and leave ourselves a little bit kind of short of bodies. So we're out of stone. Again, so stone, if any stone will not regrow itself, that's for absolute definite. So we'll have to, obviously then, we'll have to then use, I'm assuming we'll have to use scavengers to then get out into the world to actually find what we're looking for. Kitchen's being built, so it's not telling us what we want, so I'm not going to do anything for the time being, because it might have a specific quest for us. Let's get a kitchen built while we're at it, because the kitchen's now become available. Kitchen, we'll have a kitchen built. Well, we should put the kitchen. We'll put them on that board there. You're still waiting on stone, but that's been done now. Okay. Research, open. Housing for 6 villagers. Let's research the villager. Let's research the hut. Okay. There's a level. He is getting hungry though. So I bet at some point it's going to ask us to. It's going to ask us to build a home. Yeah. We might have to drop out of that because it's going to want us to build a home, one of them next. I bet you it is. If we do, we can drop out of this and go into that because we need that to be able to build this lot. In fact, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel that now. Actually, I'm going to research to you. Yeah, I'm going to do that next. I think that's what we're going to have to do next. We are going to have to do that next. We're going to need to feed him. So you can bring the stone back. So, okay. So we've got unemployed, housing quality. Right, so it doesn't tell us what we've got spare. It'd be nice if it did, man, but it doesn't. I might have put him in a terrible place. Okay. Make slabs from stone. Oh, okay. Oh well. Okay. Kitchen been built. What are you waiting for? Slabs. So you need slabs from there. Ah, okay. So it's an order. It's that supply. It's a typical supply chain, isn't it? Really. You need that to do that. Okay. Let's speed them up a little bit. Okay. That's what stones we've got. We've got big stones over there. Maybe I should have thought about where I was building everything. Okay. Let's go. Let's max as fast as we can go. So if we look at the world, so we are now, so we don't get a choice which way he goes, he just goes whichever way he wants to go. That's a mine. Yeah, we need that scavenger hut. Okay. Let's go back onto the world, because he just goes whichever way he wants. I think that's where the whole hornblower thing will come in, that will allow us to dictate what route he goes. We're getting there. Then he's got a bit quicker mind. Inventory, so they They're getting stone from somewhere. It probably I would have probably been closer to stone, a bit more efficient, but yeah. Okay. He's getting tired, so he's going to go to sleep soon. So we should keep an eye on how long it can go before he gets to sleep. So food is berries, raw food. Beets are going up, so we're fine on that. Herbs are going up. Stone and wood are quite low. So let's kind of do a bit of a kind of... Let's clean this area out next. Yawning. He's gone to sleep. Okay. Right, so let's go back to the old... He's fast asleep. See how long he stays asleep for now. Scavenger Hut. Heals poison villages using herbs. Open the research tree. Village doctor. I'm not. Okay. Oh, okay. What we use that for, I'm not entirely sure, but I wonder if that's for the kitchen. I wonder. Scavenger Hut is next, I think. No, in fact, Ombu Kitchen. Ombu Kitchen is next because he's getting hungry. I'm trying to preempt what the game's going to ask us to do. Right, build at least one worker post. Oh, you're doing that. Okay, one worker post. Kind of stick you over here, kind of on there, and at least have at least 2 carriers. So I'm assuming that's going to be the workers post. Oh, okay. You need stone. We need more stone, which we haven't got any. So are you going to prioritise that or not? You're going to take it into there. Okay, so. I'm intrigued as to how you're going to prioritise stone for that. If I take somebody out of there, they should stop taking it to there. And I want to prioritise that now. So yeah, if I make that set the highest priority, now if I put somebody back in there, I wonder now if they'll automatically move stone to there. Let's see, because that's a high priority. So in theory, stone should get assigned there before there. Okay. Let's do a quick kind of get some stone up. We're maxed out for 4, so food's going up, which is good. Research is moving. I just want to see how. See, it's prioritising that now over that, which is fine. That's still working. Well, that's getting stone first. He says, as I completely ignore it. There we go. That's doing it. Okay, cool. That seems to work anyway. Right, build a workers post. Employees that give them a speed boost. Hint: you can build multiple workers posts if you like to assign different specialisations. See what it does first, then, sir. General, construction, transport, harvest, general, leave it general. The village doctor. Ombu kitchen. Okay. Let's look at my research actually. I'm actually researching the village doctor. Let's get the village doctor. So we've got the Ombu kitchen's been built. We've got it if we need it. The Ombu's gone up again. Okay. Okay, so we're a bit low on stone again, but okay, so we're like on wood. We're fine on that. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know how long the demo goes for in terms of playability. How long you get on the demo, it didn't say. Or it's just I know if you got X number of days. I don't really know how long you got on the how long the demo lasts for. I don't know because that don't look good. Ombu feeding spot. Ooh. Coolio. Hopefully the Ombu will actually stop there and eat. It would be a bit annoying if it didn't. We should be there soon. Hopefully. Hopefully, because that'll save us on hunger. Hopefully the Ombu's not going to need us to tell him to eat. That would be rather annoying if we did. Generally, we've got... okay, so you are that. Burns can be disabled when they aren't needed at the moment. So... do we need slabs at the moment? We're gonna No workers assigned. So nobody's assigned to that. Right, so focus worker, disable. Okay, okay. So you are what? So you are stone cutter. Why have I disabled that carpet? Let's just enable you. Let's disable you. Okay. It's essentially if I add a worker to it and do it, but if I then take the worker away, if you remove a worker, it automatically disables it. Okay. That makes sense. Let's kind of take the work away from you because we don't really need, because you're kind of maxed out on that at the moment. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go the let's go the Scavenger Hut next. Have at least one village doctor. We need to build a doctors first. Village doctor. Let's put the village doctor here next to the village. Oh, what for that we need? I should fly through that, so that should be up pretty quickly. Happy days. So he went past it and didn't eat an awful lot. Oh, okay. That's when I'd be like, that's when if I controlled the game, I'd like to be able to tell him, right, actually, right, research, I'm on it, and well ahead of you there, animal. Hornblown hut. Let's build that over here. Let's get hornblowing hut. Okay. Right, let's go everything. So what else do you want to do? Scavenger Hut's been researched. Let me check my research on that. That's going great guns. Coolio. Right, let's go back there. Hornblower, because let's have a look at my map where we're heading now. So we're heading through back into the desert. So all of a sudden we're going to run low on water again, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, so this place seems to be unaffected by poisons. Okay. Alright. It's very relaxing. You don't seem to be an awful lot of pressure. Yes, we know we run out of water because we're now in deserts, which is not great. We are currently waiting on the. Let's get speeded up because we're waiting on our scavenger research. Keeping a track where we're headed for. We're headed for crossroads, so kind of, yeah. I would have liked to have stayed in the that area there rather than disappear over here. What's that there? Short heat wave. Right, okay, we don't want to go that way. We want to go that way, not that way, because that way isn't going to be good. Let's drop down to here. Hang on, so let's go back over. Hang on, so let's go. Keep forgetting I can't do that. Let's go look over here. So, what are you waiting for? You're going to be able to see. Make sure commands to unbounty, which may or may not follow. Show full interactions. Okay. Walk. Okay. Give any horn command. Oh, interesting. So, we want to go that way. I want it to go left as we're looking at it. I've got myself right there. Okay. Research scavenger. Let's go back into the old. So I don't know whether you're about to give it feeding trebuchet. Yeah, we'll accept that. I don't know whether you're going to be able to. Get my words out. Scavenger Hut. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to give more detailed commands to your Ombu. Yeah, good. Oh, let's do it on either side, so it's irrelevant. We're going to get covered by either way. Oh, okay. Let's go back into our little area here. To look for stone slabs. So we're getting a bit low on that. So we've got spare people. Let's just kind of answer that. So that'll automatically get it going again. Okay, cool. They're working on that. Crops looking a bit low, but food's doing all right. Let's tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to put a material. You've picked up a group of numbers during the village. Many are poison and will die soon if you occupy the doctor. Okay, let's put some storage. So we've now got. I've still got enough. So if I go into here now, we've got enough. Okay, food quality. We're low on food quality, so let's kind of... Alright, we've got low on wood as well, so let's do a bit of a harvest. Let's kind of have a big harvest of this lot. Okay, so... our general workers, so we've got 13 general workers. Short temperature increase might affect growth of your plants. They'll die soon. Where are they then? Okay. Let's have a third doctor, shall we? Okay. At least one scavenger hut. Who are you short of? Stone. Okay. Let's have a little stone gathering expedition here. Let's kind of remove you. Have a quick look at the map. He's getting tired. Ombu Doctor. No, let's go with that because he looks quite healthy at the moment. Feeding trebuchet. Let's get the feeding trebuchet built. He's going to go to sleep. So let's put the feeding trebuchet just here. Let's get that built. So at least we're ready. At least we're kind of on board for that. Beet soup, we need to get more resources in, so you'll start building that. Okay. Food is going down, which is not looking great, but ingredients to make ombu food. They're building it, so we should be going on a scavenger mission soon. Have at least one scavenger. We've ticked that box. Have at least one scavenger hut. We've got it. Have I put... Oh, you pillock. I put the wrong building there. Ah, you... I wasn't concentrating. That's a very, very silly decision. Nope, 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 nope. Let's hit pause a second. I've built completely the wrong building there. We want to go into... build. Ah, I'm annoyed with myself now. I wasn't concentrating. Scavenger hut. That's annoying. Okay, so we've got stone slabs. Yep, let's go, daddy-o. Okay. So he's getting tired, hungry again, but you require stone slabs as well, so we're going to need to get you working again. That's been deconstructed. So that means we can hopefully start storing more stuff. So that tells us what it's storing, which is at the moment not an awful lot. Okay. I'll make this high priority. I'll make that priority. Okay. Okay, so you are kitchen. We need to do some more. Let's get some more harvesting of stuff. Right, now we've got. Now we can send them. Open the map. Let's send them there. No party available. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Ombu sleeping spot. Send party. Okay, collecting sand. They're going to off and do something. Ombu doctor or hut. How healthy is it at the moment? Let's go with the hut. Accept. Okay, so you are storing. You don't appear to be storing anything. Oh, you're storing herbs. Okay. Wood. Oh, okay. Let's build a few more, and let's build a pantry as well. Let's build some pantries. What do you require? Wood and stone. Cool. Okay. Let's again pause you. So we've come to an Ombu sleeping spot. Ombu sleeping spot. Let's look at the map a second. Collecting sand. Let's see if we can get to lie down. Umbu doesn't trust your commands. Nice of him. Ineffective poisons, okay. Alright, doesn't trust us. He does need to eat though. That's gonna be so we need an Ombu kitchen. That's what we're researching now, isn't it? Oh, it's a hut. Yeah, I should have done the Ombu feeding kitchen, shouldn't I? Who they are? Oh well. Ombu kitchen. I've already done that. I have already done that, haven't I? I need to build it, don't I? I need to build it. Ombu. I've already done that. Ombu feed. Ombu kitchen. I thought I'd done that already. Ombu kitchen. Let's get that down here now. I'll make you a priority. Okay, is that people still away collecting sand? June with fine sand. So what did they bring back then? I'm going to your hut research, pantry constructed. So what did our sentries come? Have they come back yet? Open map. Okay. Send party. Recruiting new villagers. Ombu doctor. Accept the Ombu doctor. Okay. They're still working on that, which is fine. Okay. So let's get working on some Ombu food. Ombu kitchen's been constructed. Let's find some more mushrooms. Let's go for mushroom hunting, shall we? There's more down here as well. So do we have to grow Ombu food as well, I wonder? Let's go to if we go into the general, that is resource refinement, animal. We can build huts. Let's build a couple of huts. Let's go. Let's build 3 huts. I wonder if on the farm can we dictate what we grow? If I go to have at least one microbiologist, we should build an Ombu kitchen. Built an Ombu kitchen, and let's just hit pause a second. So, research should build an Ombu kitchen to produce Ombu food, at least one by. How do I create one of them then? How do you recruit? Here we go, you have to build that, don't you? Okay. You that one, no, hang on. Plants and harvest mushrooms, let's not put that there. I need to cancel you. Put you, because if you notice, mushrooms grow in the sand, in the soil, so where's the maximum yield that we can get out of this? Biggest mushroom filled space is down here. Okay, let's get you on max priority. Okay, let's go. Got the Ombu kitchen sorted. We've got everything else sorted to feed the man. Let's have a look as to where we are on the map. Okay, Ombu sleeping spot. Okay. Send party. It's very quick. They're drawing water, which is grand. Expedition in progress. Brilliant. Take care of them. Oh dear, hang on. Hang on, let's go sort my villagers out. The warehouse. Learn how to. Okay. Accept. Let's start harvesting food and trees and stuff, because we is dying, is we? We is dying. Okay. Oh yes, I kind of took me off the ball at one sand. That's what it gives us. Oh good, it's gone to sleep anyway. Launch trebuchet to... Right, okay, so we need to... you need to add plots there. You're cracking on that. Okay, he's getting... Drawing water, hang on. Can you make it get to sleep? No, so he slept under there. Okay. Where are we now? We've got 37 water back with us. Let me go back onto here. Everybody's hungry, which is not great. Everybody's hungry, which is a real concern. Okay, so let's kind of work a hut. Can I get you on to harvest? There's nobody here. With two people have died of starvation. Oh! Yeah, kind of dropped the ball on that one. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, you have to be self-sufficient. I've not done a good job at that. How more people else are we going to lose? I want everybody harvesting. Warehouse, eat command. Yes, accept the eat command. Okay. Okay. Look at the map. We're now heading into, I assumed, is not great poison land. Cavalry party is ready. Let's go back into the ruined settlement, send party. Recruit new villagers. Leftover can be found here. Let's see what they can find. Hopefully it's food, because we're a bit low on the old food front. He's hungry. So let's go back to that one there. Everybody's starving to death. Oh no! Oh dear! I didn't get my food. I didn't get my food right. I didn't get my food right at all. I tell you what. I think, seeing as I'm about to wipe everybody out, yeah. Fantastic. That was, yeah, I kind of took me off the ball on that one. But yeah, this is the Wandering Village. It's a really peaceful city builder with a difference, and it's like I said, I've played the beta version and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's really enjoying it. I think that yeah. I need to, yeah, you can't neglect your food. You can't neglect your food, which I did do. It's fascinating though. It's you not only got to worry about you've not only got to worry about your own needs. You've got to worry about the needs of the people around you as well, and including the needs for water. And that is a big thing. What I should do is massively build a lot more water towers, so that a lot more of these air wells. So you're pulling through a lot more water and a lot more farms. But anyway, let me know if you've played the demo. Let me know what you think about it. Like I say, it's a beautiful game. Yeah, and like I said, and today's episode was a demonstration of how not to play it, because I've just basically I've lost half my village. But hey ho, I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's such a nice game. It's one of those I could keep going back to it. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and as soon as I can give you more, I will do, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I might actually record a few more episodes and do a couple more runs using the demo as we've got it, and do it a bit differently. So yeah, so let me know how you would have done it differently, and we should be back with another episode, with another run through, because while we've got the demo, we might as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and as ever, I shall hopefully see you in another run of the Wandering Village demo. Thanks very much, and bye.